Hey.
Some strawberry shortcake
Right.
cookies.
No, thank you. I should have known it was a scam.
Right. Everybody shared a live. We need to get the
They
word
said they
out.
could do whatever.
I'm telling the truth. Don't listen to the
Exactly.
bullshit from Mr. Turban. He read his turban and people look at him like he's some type of woke ass nigga. He just do that shit so he look different. He is not religious like that. He don't have no meaning behind the turban, just like he ain't
Exactly.
got no meaning behind his name.
Ah, literally every single person that was in my messages said, "Don't do it, don't do it." Nobody, not one person tried to defend him. So that's how I know it's
Hmm.
true. Not one person
I
tried to defend
wish
him.
I wish I would have listened to the people.
Sometimes you got to because it ain't worth it.
Oh, I'm getting fatter. Well, keep on watching so you can see how many pounds I might gain next week, bitch. Thank you.
They said go message Golden warn
Huh?
her. Answer. Somebody said, I guess it was another contestant. They said, warn her.
Yeah. There's people, yeah, they keep on telling me to line up with chicks and stuff, and I really do
Yeah,
want to help them understand. But I've had conversations with girls and then they continue to fuck with him anyway. So I mean, it's kind of like a waste, I feel like, in a way, because people just gonna do what they want to do.
yeah, yeah. I didn't want to be a part of it. After the interview was over, I was like, I don't want to be a part of this. And then I don't like the fact that you can't ask him questions. Why can't I ask
Right.
questions
So how
about
much
him?
money do you have? Well, what's in your bank account? Do
Exactly,
you have a 401k? Because you don't do taxes. They don't do taxes.
exactly.
I lived with him for 5 weeks, him and Armani. And then he tried to embarrass me and make me look like a villain. Like I'm somebody who wronged him after I put him and her on my credit to help them raise their scores. And all of this is on YouTube and you can go back and look it up.
So you gave him the money, and what was like, what was your like mind frame in giving him the money? Was it your intent like to?
It was to get a house. We were supposed to put $100,000 down on a mansion. So he told me that we were on a plan to save up $100,000 by June. I moved in on March 18th. So we had a whole plan, and then it quickly became apparent to me that he was going to spend my money on whatever he wanted, and it wasn't going to go towards my credit card bills or anything that made sense. When I first moved in with them, they let me know that they were paying every Friday on an enterprise rental car. The car that they drove around day to day was a rental. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, we could go straight to the dealership right now. I could buy a Malibu. We wouldn't even have to put anything down. And they're like, no, no, we're going to just keep doing this and we're going to keep renting this house until we stack up this money. And that's what they kept telling me. And I lived in a little tiny 10 by 12 foot square room in a bed on the floor. And it was miserable. So I left after 5 weeks. It was the day after my birthday when I was offered an ultimatum to either get on Bigo and apologize to him and Armani for calling their eating habits basic and childish because all they eat is chicken tenders and French fries and pizza and burgers and stuff like that, which is not a lie either. Yeah, it was a lot to put up with being with them, and they've been with each other for 14 years, and they enable each other, and they're like, well, this is the way we've always done it. They don't even have a motherfucking silverware drawer. I'm not even lying. So I mean, it was a lot. I'm lining them because everybody in the comments is telling me that I should, and I do believe that I should. I just don't want you to come out at a loss the same way that I did, because I definitely lost dealing with him. It's the only thing in my life that I regret. The only thing that I wish I could ever take back is fucking with them.
Y'all gotta listen. I'm a grown woman. Yeah, I am in Boss Barbie's agency, but I'm a grown woman. I make my own decisions at the end of the day.
And they all do the same thing. They just take whatever they can get from them, and then they leave. So I'm just trying to, yeah, I'm just warning you. I'm trying to let you know. I've tried. before, and the girls is gonna do whatever they want to do. No judgment. People tried to warn me too, and I didn't listen.
How long were y'all together?
I met him at the end of January in person. I didn't even know who he was on Vigo, um, in Atlanta, and then I moved from LA to Vegas. I was living there for 7 years. I moved out here on March 18th, and me and him started like talking or whatever right after I had met him at the end of January, like I said. And I was in Hawaii for 2 weeks. I spent 2 weeks in Maui, and I talked on the phone with him for like hours and shit, like a kiki, fall in love with him and shit. And I fell for all his narcissistic behaviors. He's definitely read 48 Laws of Power. And he knows what to do. He knows what to say. He definitely has a way about him to manipulate. And I fell for all the okie doke. And I even got to the house and saw how it looks like a trap house and still stayed and put them on my credit. Like I said, tried to help them elevate it in some different way.
I can.
Yeah.
I
Why
don't
am I
think
still
she's
mad?
mad.
Well, every time I go into Window Lick on his Drip Idol, Angel auditions, he's always like, "So, my last relationship and my ex did this, and my last Drip Angel or whatever." He's always like taking shots at me and trying to make me seem like some type of toxic individual. All I ever did was try to help them. I did get played, yes, indeed. And then he's trying to paint me as some type of lying individual. Like I'm not the snake in the situation. I didn't come out on top. I lost. Thank you, Mike. I lost for sure. So nah, yeah, they said, does she hit our money? Does he hit our money? Yes, he hit our money the second night I lived in that house.
Did he ever get aggressive with you?
He threw a shake in my face while he was in the driver's seat and I was in the passenger seat, a protein shake. And I have the video right after it was done. I'll play it again.
No,
I said that
I
this is
just
what TK
came
does when
from
TK
like
is
I've
upset.
come from an abusive relationship and stuff like that.
I heard you
So
say that. And when I
yeah,
was
so
on my
I
live
don't.
and when I was on my live and I was watching you say that you came from an abusive relationship, I was like, she needs to run because he's definitely not any better than the last one because he definitely hit Armani in front of me on the second night that I lived there, and I'm not fucking lying. He tries to make me seem like some type of fraud. I'm not a fraud. I'm trying to help these next ones from. I'm trying to save y'all for real.
I don't know why y'all are saying it's messy and stuff like that, but most people can't talk to other people's exes, if y'all know what I'm saying. You don't get the opportunity to get to talk to somebody else's ex and know what's going on or know what's happened. I don't think she's being messy.
Look, if you had the time, you could go on YouTube and look all of this up. I'm not making up any of this shit. It's all there. But it just takes hours of watching to find it. And that's where people ain't gonna they're not gonna invest the time to go do the research and see that everything I'm telling them is true. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all down here in the comments. But I'm doing my part. I'm trying to let all y'all know. Everyone who comes up on that panel. I don't want to see it happen to the next one.
Right. What did he go to prison for?
He had an ex girl named Z who told the police or something that he left the state to go to Hawaii with Armani for her birthday, and he got in trouble for that because he wasn't supposed to be leaving the state. Apparently, I don't know exactly what he went to jail for, but right now he's facing a case because he went to a gun range as a probational felon or whatever, and you're not supposed to be around guns at all. So most likely he's going to go back to jail. But last time he went to jail, Armani lost the house, the Bentley, all the shit that he used to have that he just can't let go of. And that's why he didn't want to take my suggestion to move out of the 3-bedroom house that they're renting and move into a nice high rise condo downtown in Vegas where we could have amenities and everything. We could buy a condo. I was like, why don't we just buy a condo first? And we can live lavish for a year and then save up for the house and we can Airbnb the condo out. Because that's what people do out here in the Palms, the Cosmo, and such. So, I mean, I tried. I did what I could. They didn't want to really upgrade. They just wanted to milk me, and that's what I believed from the whole very beginning. Like they knew that I wasn't gonna last. I'm a very strong-minded individual, and you said that you're an alpha female, and I'm like watching you, and I'm like, no, I hope they don't get her, because you're definitely not gonna last, boo. You're not cut out for that. If you're an alpha female, you can't sit there and watch a man mishandle your money, and that's what he wants. He wants to have control of everybody's finances in the house, all the people. He wants everything. He wants to be in charge, and the moves that he makes financially are not responsible. So and he expected me to just sit back and be submissive to that. And if I don't feel secure, I'm not going to be that way.
Right. Y'all are saying, why didn't I ask him that? If y'all notice, I'm probably the only girl who did ask him a question. And if I would have known these things too, thank you, G baby. If I would have known these things for what person, I don't got
Yeah,
shit to hide.
I
I
don't
can
really
do.
like
I don't want nobody trying to control me, trying to tell me what I need to do with my mind, what I need to do with.
with your money.
Oh, don't do this.
Um,
Don't talk to this person. Don't do that. Like I can make my own decisions and discern for myself.
That part, truth hurts. I was just about to touch on that. It disturbs me that Boss Barbie would refer you to him and tell you to go over there. Me and her were friends until recently, and she knows TKO from the game. Barbie used to be in the game, and if you know what I mean by the game, I mean she used to be a fucking hoe, and TKO used to be a fucking pimp. And he acts like he's reformed, but he's really not. He's still calling it a choosing fee when you come to move in with him. He's calling it a fucking choosing fee. So Barbie telling you to go over there, she did the same thing with me. She was encouraging me. She was so happy for me when I first started fucking with him. And it's like it's crazy to me because she knew what it was. She knew what it was the whole time. She should have never. She should have never encouraged me to stay with him. She's all, he's gonna be good for you, girl. No, he took me for everything, and then she's still trying to say that she feels like me and him need to talk. We need to talk off of ego. I don't need to talk to him unless he's coming with me, coming to me with, 75% of what I gave him. And he ain't coming with none of that shit. Don't tell me I knew what it was. I did not know what it was. When I came over there with that money, I thought it was really gonna go towards the house. I really came with everything that I had. You think that I wasn't serious about being with them when I put them on my credit? Do y'all really think that I wasn't really gung ho? I was really trying to show them that I was with the shits. I'm 36 years old. I got good credit and I ain't got no goddamn kids. You think I'm gonna give up my whole apartment in LA and move out here with them on some bullshit? No. The only mistake I made was trusting the wrong motherfuckers.
Right. So Barbie introduced you to him, or she?
No, she didn't introduce me. He introduced himself to me in person in Atlanta. I didn't even know who he was. I never heard of a goddamn TKO clone on Bigo or off. But no,
But
Barbie
she
definitely was
already knew
all.
who he was, pretty much.
Yes, she already knew who he was because she lived in Vegas for years, and so has he. 7. How many drips does it take till you get to the center of TKO? Asshole. Oh, also he like ass play. That's some gay shit.
Yeah.
Doo
Well, I
doo.
appreciate
Doo doo. He likes doo doo.
I appreciate you, letting me know your side of the situation and your side of the story.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Sorry, I'm eating crap.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
hopefully.
sober up. It's my birthday.
Well, I know, yes, girl. Happy birthday. Matter of fact, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God is walking. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Yetta. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. Yes, girl. Have a
Bye,
good
boo.
night. I mean, I don't know if she gonna heed the warning. I don't know if she gonna heed the warning, y'all. I don't know if she gonna heed the warning. Hey, y'all haters down there, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna speak my story, and I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna try to tell them.
Story because it's just what it is. It's no lie, like no lie. It's not about you. It's the finances.
Right.
Yeah. So just be careful, and whatever decision you make.
Well, thank you, babe. Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. All right.
Y'all, get me off of these 3 stars. It's 1K people in here. Oh, it's my birthday. Thank you, Gigi. The thing is about it wouldn't matter if I line with her or not. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I have my own mind. I have my own thoughts. I have my own. I can do my own research. I mean, I don't need nobody telling me. You're not even in a position. Barbie's on. Thank you, baby. Like, you're not even in that position. Thank you, baby. Like, I can promise you. You're not even in that position. The thing is about it, why would you keep me from lining with them? You know, like, I can do what I want to do. I don't care. No, I'm accusing you based off your pattern and just. She lying with me. Hey. He kicking people out for that. Hey.
Hey,
Okay. Can you
how
hear
you?
me?
Who's talking?
Stumpy, down low.
What's up?
Nothing. What's going on? Mama, just want to tell you real quick, you did a good job
And how long have
on the
you been
panel.
following him?
I'm proud of
Because
you.
if you've been
Talking to
following
you
him
again.
long enough, then you should know that was his ops.
You say what?
You hear me?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I was asking you. I said you were just on a panel with him. Why didn't you ask him that yourself? Why he went to jail? And
I didn't know
for
he went to
two, if
jail.
you
If you
no, he
notice
said
when
it
I
on the
was
panel.
on live with him, I did ask him a question. I have no problem with asking questions that I want to know. That's the
Oh,
thing.
so
If
you
I
ain't
would have
been
known, I would ask. It's nothing. I mean,
right.
I'm not just like, oh, why did I'm asking Yetta all these questions? Like, I didn't
Uh,
know. Somebody in the comments said he had went to prison, and I said, what did he go to prison for? She was with him, so I guess she would know. I didn't hear what she said. Thank you, baby. Y'all, double tap, share the live. Don't be mean. Send a bean. It's my birthday. Don't forget to follow me. I mean, and if you was rooting for me, you should still root for me. Just because I lined with his ex, what do that mean? I mean, if that's all it takes for me to get the boot, then it is what it is. I didn't hear him say don't. I heard Barbie say don't line with nobody. But I didn't hear him say don't line with Yetta. I didn't hear that. Missed that part. Yes, nigga, what the fuck? Do I need to speak fucking sign English?
Yeah, girl, it's Big O. They have a kitty game where you can't line with the ops like you're in high school.
Right.
So yeah, that's what they're mad at. It's a kitty game. They act like they're in high school. So you
Right.
can't line with the quote unquote ops. So
I
baby, you're
mean, I
grown.
didn't know that was his but at the end of the day,
You're grown
right.
and beautiful. It comes with it, baby.
Right.
And everybody is just old.
Okay, Yetta told you about TKO. Did Yetta tell you about her?
She didn't.
Did Yetta tell you that she sought after TKO?
She
She
didn't.
called.
She said she didn't know who he was, and
She
they
knew who
met.
he was. She knew who he was. She sought out after TKO when she said she met him in Atlanta.
Mhm.
Yeah, she went to Atlanta. She was all over him. She knew everything about him. You know, and you hear him say, you come, you know what I'm saying? How would you feel? You come and you come with a bag.
Mhm.
Okay. Yetta knew this. Did Yetta tell you that Yetta was behind when Yetta went to TKO? Yetta had an apartment and Yetta was behind in her rent.
Mhm.
TKO paid the $5,000 to get Yetta out of her lease
Okay.
so that she could get her stuff because she wasn't able to get her stuff out of that house.
Okay.
Okay. And Yetta voluntarily, voluntarily using her own mind, gave TKO, you know, um, the bag. She bragged about having a bag.
I'm good. I just got a quick question for you.
Mhm.
So after you lined with Yetta or whatever, did she change your like mindset on how you think about TKO?
No.
Yeah. See,
I
I knew
mean,
I
I don't really like the thing is about it. I don't really have much of a mindset on TKO. Like,
right.
I'm just taking everything in, if that
Think
makes sense.
in right.
I'm a
Make
very observant person.
own
I make
decisions right.
my
She's a
own
liar. Everything she was saying was lying.
right,
Like, don't be listening to these people. She
right,
had her own fucking money. How's she gonna come with debt? She had
yeah.
money. That's crazy. Like these people, they don't know shit. So, girl,
Right.
and happy birthday. Have a great fucking birthday.
Thank
Sorry
you,
about all this
love.
drama.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, girl.
Thank you, pretty.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say, I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting insight. Everybody's situation is different. So just because that happened to her doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. But I do like what you said. Like, you got your own mind, you got your own discernment. So just go off of that. You know, people going to come up here and say all types of stuff. But one thing about you, it look like you level headed and you got your own mindset. So you're not going to let anybody persuade you. And I wanted to say happy birthday. That's all.
Thank you, love.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, baby. Oh, it's your birthday right now.
Yes,
Ooh,
period.
okay, Leo. What's up, baby?
Period. I just want to say happy birthday and you're too you're beautiful.
Thank you, baby. Happy birthday
Hmm.
to you too, love.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. That's not accepting people. Okay, G Money, get up off here. Okay.
Girl, let me tell you something. Don't listen to these old ass people. These motherfucking women. That's a damn shame. They over here recruiting for a fucking pimp. Y'all season this girl. She is young. She's beautiful. She got a mind of her own. Stop trying to come here change this young lady mind. Y'all season her. Y'all on here on some devilish, fucking rude ass, negative shit. It's the girl birthday. Goddamn. Go hook up your daddy. Shit.
And she said what she said. And she said what she fucking.
Hello, good morning. Happy birthday.
So do what's best for you, baby. Always. Don't ever go off of anybody or what they say. Don't go off of what I say. Don't go off of what people say. You're a smart woman, and I think you're gonna make the proper judgment for you. Just like I got to make the proper judgment for myself.
Right,
You know, because I'm still trying to know who you are. You
right.
know, so I don't want people to come over here and think that I was trying to line with you so I can stop you because I never wanted to line with you. Now, if you wanted to line, then that was cool. I would have accepted it. But I don't try to. I know my value as a man. I know who I am to stop something from going a different direction. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like I'm sure you know who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, don't think that I think anyway or feel any way because you lined up with my ex or anything like that. Do what you feel is best and necessary for you. But not but however, you already did say that you've been knowing about me already. So I know that things ain't surprising about you. People have sent me recordings saying that it's a choosing fee and all these type of things. No, it's not a choosing fee, honey. I tell people they gotta contribute though. You know, so people will try to take that out of context. I used to be a pimp, people know that. So I want to know who I'm dealing with. You know, when I'm dealing with anybody, I want to know who I'm dealing with. Are you dealing with me because what I came from, or are you dealing with me for who I am today? So
Right.
yes, I used to be a pimp, and guess what, y'all? People are still gonna want to be with me and build with me. And guess what, y'all? I'm still gonna tell people that just like I'm bringing my back to the table, or Monty bringing her back to the table, August bringing her back to the table. Yes, any woman that's dealing with me, you're gonna have to contribute too. Which I thought I was gonna stutter about it.
No, but
This
can
is
I ask
me.
you a question, babe? When you say
Go ahead. You good?
when you say contribute, like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like,
What what I mean about what I mean is exactly what it is. If we wasn't in a relationship, if it wasn't poly, even if it was a monogamous relationship,
right?
you should be with somebody who wants to contribute to the relationship
Yeah.
financially, mentally, spiritually, in all aspects. So if me and you was to get together and it's only me and you, best believe I'm on top of my thing and I'm bringing it back and you're gonna be having to bring it back too because you're not about to live off of me and I ain't about to live off of you because I already went through all that. And I'm
Right.
pretty sure you already went through all that. So yes, I gotta have a woman that's gonna contribute. So when I say those type of words to my haters want to make it seem like it's something else. But at the end of the day, I know that you're a spiritual person. So I want you just to continue to do the work that's necessary for you, for your choices. I don't want to sit up here and talk to you on this live and try to paint a certain type of narrative. I want to see who you are and who you made. I want to sit back just like everybody else. I want to sit back and see who you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about anything else. I'm not worried about reading the comments. That's not what I came over here for. They said you want to line up with me, so I lined up with you. You said you weren't trying to line up with me either, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? That's that. But you know, one thing I do hope is you enjoying your birthday. You don't gotta, I mean, you're smart, you're a young female with your own mind. You're gonna do what you want to do. But if it's getting to a place to where it's stressing you out and other stuff, this is what comes with me, and I need you to see this shit. This is what comes with
But
me.
that's what
When you
but
was in my
that's
room,
what I'm saying because they were like, "Oh, if you don't line up with Yetta, you line up with her, he gonna kick you. He ain't gonna want you to be there tomorrow." And I'm just like, but at the end of the day, this is what comes with him. Like, Yetta was a part of him. That was a part of his past. There's more than just Yetta who's talking about this man. There's
right?
there's a lot of people who are talking about you. You know what I mean? It's not just
Yes,
her. So
and guess what? A lot of people are talking about me because of her. I only had one woman that was on this app that was with me, that lived with me. Only one, and it was her. And it didn't work out. Shit don't work out all the time,
right.
you know. So at the end of the day, the reason why everybody is talking about me is because of her. They're not talking about me because they experienced anything with me. They talk about because that's who they support. So that's cool. But just like when you was over here on my live, I got so much love. So I focus on what I do have and not what I don't got.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be of course, it's gonna be a bunch of people who don't got love for Capone
Right.
on that other side because they support somebody who what I fell out with. It comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, whatever she got going, she got going. You spiritual enough. You know what's up,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna continue to soak it however you want to soak it up.
Yeah.
But I think people want me to be mad at you for doing it. They want me to count you off.
Yeah.
Um, but like I say, you're not choosing me. I mean, you in a way you choosing me, but you already made a choice to want to build with me. That's what I'm saying. So you're not choosing me because you already made that choice to put yourself on the position to put yourself on the platform. It's me that's choosing you because I want to see who you are. I want to see what your mentality is
I
about.
mean,
I want to see
but
if you can
but
be
I
broken.
feel like we're choosing each other, to be honest. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's
So
not just more so
yeah.
like I'm a pick me type of woman. Um, I've seen certain things about you. I wanted to get to
Right.
know you. So that's why I came up.
Right.
I'm not more so like, oh, I want you to choose me, pick me, pick me, pick me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Right.
in a dynamic, in a relationship, we're all bringing stuff to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
we all
Right.
have to pour into each other. It's not just
Right.
me pouring into
Mhm.
you and wanting to be a pick
Right.
me type of
And
woman.
I agree. So from just so you can get what I meant in the full context, it's not you that's doing a show for people to come to you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I
So
understand that.
if you so I was meaning in that context. So if you're doing a show and if I come up on the show, that means I obviously will want to be with you, basically, or at least want to get to know you and build with you.
Right.
So I mean in that
I
context.
also like how you carried yourself. I didn't know much about your past or much about, everything that everybody's saying about you. I didn't know about, the prison or anything like that. I just seen a couple of things. I heard you talking about meditation. I heard you talking about spirituality before. So I was like, oh, like I like that because I want to meditate with my man. Before we fuck, we need to meditate because we need to be coming in a place of love when we you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I'm just more like I'm really deep and I seen like a spiritual side of you. So that's what made me want to come in there and, you know,
So
get a
basically,
chance
what you basically in
to
one
relate.
nutshell. Sorry, I wasn't pardon
No,
me. I
you're okay.
cut you off.
Go ahead.
So basically, in one nutshell, you basically saying you see me for who I am today. And you're not seeing me for who I used to be because I'm not that person no more. I'm not even saying I was a bad person then. We all had certain characteristics. We all up on the journey together. So basically, you're saying you basically see me for who I am now. Somebody who meditates, somebody who prays, somebody who's fly, somebody who's a gentleman, who's calm and things of that nature. So I get it. I get it. I get it. So you say that you was drawn to me because of my spiritual side. Is that the only thing that you was drawn to?
And like I said, I seen that you had leadership abilities.
Okay.
And
Right.
I like that. I like that quality in a man. But like I said, I don't know much. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm
Right.
just taking everything in. I'm not, and that's what they were like. Oh, if you lying with her, this, you're gonna be dropped. Da 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 da. I'm not even listening to all that
Right.
because even if
That's
you
what they
was
wanted.
to
They wanted
decide
that.
to drop me over that, that's on you. I'm a person with my own mind. I make up everything on my own. And I'm like I said, I'm a very spiritual person. I know how to go within myself and to say, okay, is this right for me? Is this not right for me? What should I do now after learning all this information and taking everything in? Hearing you, hearing her. A lot of people don't get to, talk to somebody else's ex. You know what I mean? And hear their
Well,
perspective.
respectfully, um, yeah, technically she was my ex, but if that's the case, then I would want you to talk to somebody that's actually been with me and built with me and work out. Because there's other people that's on this app. One other person. She came over here because they went and got her. Her name is Z. She was with us for a long time and she built with us. So to me, Z qualifies, not somebody who came real quick and left real quick.
Right.
And now she's on this mission to sabotage everything. She can't sabotage what's for me, but she tries to sabotage anything that seems like it's a positive thing for me. Whether it's my shows, whether it's the way I'm living, whether it's my like she tried to sabotage it. So with you being spiritual, I don't got to tell you certain things. You already peep certain things. So I would much prefer it come from somebody that actually got the really experience, really building with us, not somebody that was a fly by night. Respectfully,
And how
you
long
know.
were y'all
But
together? I'm sorry, I missed that.
a month.
Oh, y'all were only together. So how long were y'all talking?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you. Yeah, a month. So I met her at the end of I met her in probably like probably like 3 weeks, about a month.